What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Glitch, where we take photos, usually from Unsplash, although we might start taking our own photos later. But we're taking images from Unsplash and creating some glitch art using just the iPhone. So I have this image here by Christine Tan, and it's some flowers. I think once we crop it, zoom in a little bit, those are going to be cool. And I think that those textures will probably look good as we start kind of adding some color against that. So let's get started, shall we? Don't forget to hit subscribe. We're first going to save this image. Now the screen cap messes up sometimes on the recording, so I got to keep an eye on this. We're going to go into photos. This is something I made from Hero Forge today. Doing some self-portraits. I don't play D&D yet, but it's something that I've kind of wanted to do for quite some time. Alright, so we're going to zoom in quite a bit here. Probably just going to get like that in like the lower third. Just move it down a little bit. Yeah, and I think that works. So, first, let's open up Decimate. I think that's going to be our go-to on this one. Alright. Yeah, so that's pretty extreme. Let's get something a little bit less extreme. That's pretty cool. So let's see if we can, here, let's save this now. I'm going to see on the left here, that square on the bottom left of Decimate does some different things like color, all this stuff. I don't know if that's, let's try these. I think it's worth trying these. So I want to keep that darker color. Multiply. Luminosity, lighten. Okay, so exclusion. Even though that might be the same thing, let's save that again. And let's hit random a few times on this, because I do like how that exclusion looks. Kind of like stars or something. Yeah, that's it right there. That's cool. So let's load this one right back in. And we're keeping this in exclusion still. So I'm getting some geometric shapes, which I don't really care for. So let's go ahead and find another one. Alright, so we found this one here. It's got some lighter colors. I'm going to save this one here and bring this back in. So we're getting some nice, really bright light blue on the left, which is pretty cool. Let's see what this does here. Okay, it's changed the color. Kind of like an Aurora Borealis type vibe. Do we want that one? No, let's keep going. Okay, so we're back to white here. So this is kind of interesting where we've got some of those blue hints. I think we're going to keep going though. And the mirror in Glitch might look pretty cool. If we can get some interesting colors, some nice abstract things. Let's see, I forgot what the original one looked like, how close or far that one was from the original. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I'm going to save this and then rotate it and then bring it back in. Okay, I like this enough. I like that light blue. I like that a ton. So I'm going to go into Glitch and use the mirror function. Got kind of a kaleidoscope vibe going on. As long as we're in Glitch, let's keep going with Glitch and then see what comes of this. Oh, okay. Yeah, one thing we could do, just like our last video, we can apply a VHS effect and then use superimpose to mask it a little bit. We could try that. And I believe this is going to be our first layer, the affected one. And we'll bring in the clean version into the foreground. And let's try masking this a little bit. That's pretty cool. Saving that. I like that. Definitely bringing out some more of the darker colors of that. Okay, I just got an idea. I saw something that kind of looked like a person's face. So let's go into Unsplash. We're going to grab someone directly looking at the camera and then bring that in to superimpose and see if we can get a nice little mask on there. So going back to Safari, let's just type in face. Yeah, so let's do this person smiling, because the image is kind of, I don't know what's going on there. Okay. So we're going to go for someone smiling to go with the contrast of the craziness that the image already has. Zoom it in. Alright, so the background, wait. The background is going to be the person's face, I think. Okay, yeah, so that mask is not going to work. So here, we're going to check out some of these other ones, in terms of how it's actually going to do the effect, to get something just really minimal. Don't want anything too much. That's pretty creepy. Let's just try this, and I think we're going to bring this into Cliché and use Mirror. And this is the one I'm going to keep. So I like this because it's got, I guess, the teeth and really nothing else. So it gives a strange human element to it without being overbearing and like really, really changing it. Let's bring up Decimate again, and we're going to keep going. So I like the brightness of that kind of pinkish hue in the background, so we're going to save this one. And I don't quite know where to go next. It's a little bit too kaleidoscopy for my taste at the moment, so I'm hoping to introduce a little bit more randomness to it. Okay, so I like this. I think this is actually what we're going to end up settling on and bringing into Mextures to finalize the coloring. I don't think that it's going to get much better than this, honestly. It's not going to get much different. We might get a few things here and there. So part of this process is kind of knowing when to stop. And the beautiful thing about it is you can just go back to Unsplash or, wherever, find some additional source material and do a whole other thing. So for the coloring, we're opening up Mextures here. Bringing this in, we're going to hit crop, formulas, guest formulas, all guest formulas, and see what we can find. So this first one here looks good, nothing wrong with it, so we're going to save that. Nice little fallback position. Mextures, I've noticed, has gone a little bit slow recently. I think I like this one. It's very bright, but we're going to save this. Let's see if we can find one more preset that we like. I like this one, actually. I think this is going to be the keeper. A little bit darker, able to see some more of that VHS tone to it. So that was it. I will be, as always, I will be putting the source material to the link to Unsplash. That will be in the link of the description for this video. And please hit subscribe if you like this channel. It would really mean a lot to me if y'all did that. And my Instagram is also in the channel description as well. I will see y'all soon. Happy glitching.